Okay guys, so I'm about to make a phone call to Royal Kennels. Been doing a little research, trying to find the perfect American Bully for my kids. I want to surprise them with a dog. They've been asking for one for quite some time. So I'm gonna go ahead and give a ring to Royal Kennels and see if you can answer a few questions for me.
Hello?
Good morning, is this Brian with Royal Kennels?
Yes, it's Brian.
Brian, this is Michelle, and I'm trying to get a little information on some American Bullies. I see that you do breed American Bullies. I'm interested in getting one for my kids. So I was just calling to see if maybe you have a little time that I can ask you a few questions about the breed.
Yes, ma'am. Well, first, before we start, thank you very much for considering Royal Kennels and for taking the time out of your day to give us a call.
That's no problem at all. We've been following you guys for quite some time now. So, I've been doing research here over the last couple of months, and, we fell in love with what we see here at Royal Kennels. So, I've called a couple of other breeders as well. And I just feel like you have what I'm looking for. So just like I said, I want to see if I can ask you a few questions and if you have the time.
Awesome. Well, I'm actually in the kennel at the moment, so yeah, it's a very good time.
Okay, awesome. So my first question is, like I said, I'm getting the puppies for my children. They're 4 and 2 years old. So I definitely want something that's suitable for kids. So how is the dog's interaction with kids?
So the dogs are amazing, actually. They're not only good with my kids, but any kids, I bring them around. I know you've been watching the video, so it's obvious that they have grown up with my children. My children have been here, they play with them as babies. But the cool thing about it is, even like their cousins or friends in the neighborhood, at any moment I can bring any one of them inside the kennel. They can probably take care of the dogs while we're gone. It's a great thing. They walk them, they handle them very well. So they're excellent with kids.
Okay, so that would mean the temperament is very good.
The temperament is amazing, and I don't want to take credit from the breed. Come see Jazz. I don't want to take credit from the breed because the breed is amazing. With my program here, I do a lot of interaction with them and I kind of treat them like they're human. So it helps, but the breed itself is just amazing.
Awesome.
Mommy, we have that.
Excuse me 1 second. I have my son here with me. Okay, buddy. Just finish looking at your tablet, okay? Finish looking at the tablet. It's okay. Okay, Mr. Brian, you still there? Okay, I'm sorry about that. Okay, so while I have you on the phone, another question that I wanted to ask was, would you be able to email me or text me videos or pictures of the pup as well as the parents of the pup that I will be purchasing?
Yes, ma'am. That's not a problem. You have my phone number now, so I can keep you updated with the pups as they grow. And anytime you want to see pictures of the parents, you can just let me know, and I can email them to you or text them to you or whatever. But I'll tell you one thing that's really good. You have the option to come and see the dogs yourself. When spending $2,000. I would say that it's worth spending the extra $300 to come and visit the kennel and put your eyes on the dogs yourself. You know what I mean? Or do you watch Joe with Ride or Die K9s?
No, I don't watch him. I haven't heard of him.
So I want you to go and check him out. He has a video where a guy traveled 10 hours to come to his kennel. He had a deposit on a future breeding, and what he did is He drove 10 hours, came spend the morning with Joe. He walked his dog. He got to see the male and the female that the puppy was off of. And I think that was real cool and respectable on both parties. So I'm gonna go and send you the link, and let me know when you got it, and we're gonna watch it right quick. So the link should be on the way right now. Let me know when you got it, please.
Yes, sir. Okay, I have it.
Alright, so you might not be able to do it on the phone, but just press play and let's see what happens.
Okay.
Anybody can come up here, get control of the leash. Tell him heel. Tell him to look at you.
Heel, look at me, heel. Come on.
And look at the respect he's given.
Stay with me.
Look at the respect he's giving Barney.
Come on, heel, 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 heel.
Never met this guy in his life.
Stay with me, Daddy. Stay with me. Come on, come on.
And you only got to say it one time and just kind of look forward. You don't even have to look at him. Because when you're looking at him, it's almost, in the dog's mind, that's you asking him for direction.
Yeah, okay.
The dog should be looking at you while you're giving a confident stare, like you have a purpose. You know where you're going.
Yeah.
And if you... Now you can drop the leash and tell him to stay.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about, guys.
That's a good boy. That's a good boy.
Perfect. So you see what I mean? I think that was a real good video that he shared. And you know, I encourage everyone to watch that video, because when you're shopping, I think that's the kind of stuff that you should be doing, just to make sure you get exactly what you're looking for.
Right, awesome. And we do know that your kennel is an open book. I know that's something you've been saying since day one, that the kennel is a open book. So you kind of, you know, at that sense, you kind of have an idea of what exactly it is that you're purchasing and who's it coming from. But it's just something about getting those little extra video clips and pictures of the actual pup and the parent. So I really appreciate that. My next question is, can they be service dogs?
So that's a great question, and yes, they are service dogs. I actually have a video of one of my dogs that I pet homed after she was retired from breeding. I pet homed her, and she became a service dog. I have a personal service dog on my yard now, which is Jazz. She's registered as my service dog, and they are very capable. I have another offspring that's in Florida, who is a Tick and Emma daughter. She is a registered service dog. So they are capable of being service dogs, absolutely.
Wow, that's awesome. That's something that we was thinking about for the future. You know, if my kids, one of my kids, they're not disabled, but I know it would be a help. You know, to have a dog, my son, to have a dog with them to kind of help him out a little bit. So that's a good thing, that they can be registered as service dogs. Now my next question is, does all of your pups, are they all registered? Do they come with papers? How does that work?
Yes, they are all ABKC registered, which is a registration with the American Bully Kennel Club. Everything that I deal with is papered. There's no special price for an unpapered dog. It's a flat rate, and that's just how they all come. It's a mandatory registration.
Okay. Next question. What kind of breeder do you classify yourself as?
Can you be more specific?
Okay, I know there's show breeders. There's breeders that breed for show. There's breeders that breed for companionship, like a customer like myself. I wouldn't be able to go to shows. So if I'm looking for just a dog that I can have grow up with my kids and my family, I'm not trying to get to any shows. My life wouldn't allow that. But, so what classification would you say that your dog fall in?
So that's really a great question. I would actually consider myself a companion breeder, although I may produce a dog that's 100% show quality, and I also produce breeding stock dogs. But if I had to classify myself, I would classify myself as a companion breeder. I think that's a very good classification, and that's a great question.
Of course, we all know, people use the word flawless
Right.
in dogs, and especially in this breed. But there's no flawless dog. So when I say I can feed you a 100% show
I'm gonna come in a
dog,
second.
I'm not a show breeder.
I'm gonna come in a second. Go.
Recommend. Is everything okay, man?
Yeah, my daughter had just came up. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. So, like, if just say if you was looking for a show dog, I would recommend you to research a show breeder. But if you're looking for like a service dog, a companion dog, a dog to start a breeding program, then I would say that I was your guy. So, like I was saying, I don't breed 100% flawless dogs, and if I had to be honest, no matter what anybody says, they don't either. Because it's just a term that's used loosely. But if I had to classify us, I would say yes, definitely a companion breeder who breeds breeding stock.
I'm sorry. Can you give me one more second, please?
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am, that's fine.
Okay, so we got that you. I like that. I'm glad you're being honest about that. Because we did, like I said, we wouldn't have time to bring the dogs to any shows or anything. But I would like a nice, functional, healthy dog. And now, as far as the dogs themselves, what is the guarantee that you offer when you do produce a litter? Like, just say if I'm just in the market right now, I'm calling around asking questions. If I was to say, I wanted to purchase a puppy from you, like now, what are the qualities that you guarantee that I would get when I was to purchase this pup from you?
So I guarantee you a healthy dog. That's basically all I can guarantee. If I had to be 100% honest, I guarantee you a healthy dog. I'm gonna bring the puppy to the vet. I'm gonna have him get a vet health certificate. And inside of the purchasing contract, you have a certain amount of time to bring your puppy to the vet as well, and to get him 100% checked out. If you get him checked out and just say your vet says that he has some type of detrimental illness, then I refund you your money 100%. Just say if you go to the vet and he says that it has belly worms, which is very common, but I've only had one situation to where the puppy stayed on the traveling van for 9 days and it caught coccidia. So when the purchaser sent his puppy to the vet said he had it. He contacted me, sent me the vet's invoice, and I took care of it. And now the dog is over a year old and it's doing great. Some things are out of the control of a breeder, but I do my best to make sure that you get what you pay for. You know what I mean? So yeah, I guarantee you a healthy dog.
Awesome. Okay. I thank you for that. So, which brings me to my next question. You pretty much answered about the health of the dog, so that's great. My next question is: do you just say it would be tight for me to come up? I know you said on your videos that your pups normally run at 2,000. So if I couldn't come up with the 2,000 right up front, do you offer payment plans? And is 2,000 the lowest you would go?
Yes, ma'am. 2,000 is the lowest I would go. And I do recommend you to shop around to other kennels. Not to discredit anybody, because that's not really what we do. But as far as our pricing and compared to a lot of kennels, that's why we have the $2,000 price. It's a fair price. I would say it's almost below the market, and the quality of dog that you get for that price, you're gonna see at other kennels, they're probably gonna charge more for lesser quality. So I'm very firm on my price. Now, what was your other question, ma'am? I'm sorry.
You offer a payment plan.
So the payment option is pretty cool because as you see in the videos, a lot of the puppies are sold before barn. So when you reserve your pick on a specific litter that you're going for, and you reserve it, just say right when I do the breeding or a few months before the breeding, whatever you choose, that gives you a very large window. I'm not saying that once you put the deposit that you have to send me the money, but it gives you an opportunity to be able to put the money to the side. A lot of people, they send a deposit and they send it to me and I hold it for them like a bank, because I know in my home, you know, when you have money laying around and the hard times come, you automatically spend that money. So, you know, if you send it to me, then you know it's secure. But that's how we do the payment options. You find the breeding that you want, you reserve your spot, and then you pay on it as you want, or you can just wait until the puppy is 6 weeks of age, and you can pay the remaining balance then.
Okay, that sounds good. And you guys are on Facebook and Instagram?
I have a personal channel on Facebook. It's under my name, Brian Abel. My Instagram is under Royal Kennels 2013.
Okay, awesome. And you know, we're ready to watch you guys on YouTube. I want to tell you that you guys are doing a phenomenal job. Like I said, I have been following you guys for quite some time. So I'm really loving what I'm seeing. So y'all keep up the good work. Like I said, I'm in the market right now. I haven't made a decision yet as to what we're going to do or where we're going to purchase from, but I really appreciate you giving me the time, you know, which is kind of hard to come by these days, you know, having somebody to actually answer the phone to answer your questions. So I really appreciate you answering the calls for me and answering all my questions. If we do decide to go with you guys, whether we go with you guys now or in the future, I just want to tell you that I appreciate all the help that you're giving me. And, you know, hopefully one day we can purchase something from Royal Kennels.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I greatly appreciate that, you know, and I feel like it's my job, you know, whether you're purchasing or not, or if you choose another kennel, I wish you the best of luck, and it's my duty to educate you to the best of my knowledge.
Awesome. Okay, well that sounds good. Like I said, we'll be in touch if we do decide to go with you guys. If not, definitely in the future. Thank you so much again, and I hope y'all have a good day. We'll be tuning into the channel.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Have a great day as well.
All right, you too. Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Gotta let it go. Oh, let it go. Hey, what y'all doing making all that noise? Can't y'all see I was on the phone? Huh? Daddy was on the phone and y'all cutting up like that? What's up, Big Daddy? Y'all looking good. Oh, you trying to paw me? Blackberry, you trying to paw me? Make me get you, girl. Alright, y'all. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And just to let you guys know, this video was 100% an educational video. Just to let you know that, you know, people talk window shoppers and people down a lot of people who shop. But in all actuality, man, to be a window shopper or to be a shopper, you have to reach out to other people. You have to ask a million questions. You have to be 100% sure that that's what you want to get before you spend your hard-earned money. So treat people with respect. Treat everybody as a true customer, even if they deal with you or don't deal with you. Treat them with respect and educate them as much as you can. That's our job and basically our obligation as businessmen. So, or women. Sorry, love. So, I hope you guys found this video helpful. Anything you want to say being on the other end of the video?
I would just say for me, it felt good as a customer to know that I did have the option to actually contact a breeder and get all my questions answered, whether I was a customer or not. Whether I decided to bring my business somewhere else, it just felt great knowing that I could have all my questions answered, and there was no pressure on me to buy a pup with the breeder, even though I was asking him 1,000 questions. I just, on my end of the deal, it just felt great to know that he was accessible, because as a customer, you need to know that you have that kind of window to actually speak to the breeder about what you're purchasing, and don't feel any type of way if you do not choose to purchase with a certain breeder. So I'll just say it was a great opportunity to display what it feels like on the other side for a customer to actually pick up the phone and actually talk to a breeder one-on-one and get any question answered that you may have and don't feel absolutely no pressure. And I want to give them a huge thumbs up for that. I do know, being with my husband here for these last few years, doing these kind of videos and watching him interact with customers, I know this is not just something that was scripted. This is something that I live and I see him do day to day. This is exactly how he handles everybody who gives him a phone call and asks 1,000 questions like I just did. You should not have to feel any type of way about asking as many questions as you want, because like he said in the video, $2,000 is a lot of money to spend and to invest in something, so you need to know what you're investing in. So bring on the questions.
So I want to, this right here, this additional piece to this video, this is for everybody who actually stayed through the entire video and watched to the end. I know it's a long video, and I encourage people to get to this point. I want to ask you this, babe. Did you have butterflies knowing that your husband was on the other end of the line?
Now you're going a little bit too far.
Thank y'all so much for watching, man. We love y'all. Have a wonderful day, and God bless y'all.
Bless you.